This video is not intended to promote or endorse any religion. It is for information and purposes only. The content presented here simply highlights certain coincidences or some interesting similarities between modern science and religious scriptures, without making any claims or conclusions.
Have you ever wondered, what does the number 786 truly mean? Is it a numerical representation of the Islamic phrase, Bismillah, Rahman Rahim? Or does it have any connection to the Hindu chant?
Hare Ram Hare Krishna.
Or is it related to the angel numbers? Now, let's split this number into two parts, 7 and 86. There's something interesting hiding here, and to uncover it, we need to go deeper. Let's begin with verses from the Quran, and because it and layers often reveal powerful truths. The Quran mentions the concept of 7 heavens or skies in several verses. In this video, I've chosen a few powerful examples to reflect on. 1. Surah Baqarah 29. He is the one who created everything in the earth for you. Then he turned towards heaven, forming it into 7 heavens sky, and he has perfect knowledge of all things. To Surah Al at 41:12, and he completed them as 7 heaven sky into days and inspired in each heaven sky, and we adorn the lowest heaven sky with lamp stars, and for protection, that is the determination of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. The verse 41:12 says, we decorated the nearest heaven with stars like lamps. That means stars can be clearly seen from Earth. It's saying something deeper than it seems. The first heaven doesn't merely refer to Earth's atmosphere. It describes the star-filled sky, the vast expanse of outer space beyond our planet. Some scholars have said the 7 heavens sky refer to different layers of Earth's atmosphere. But what if it's actually pointing to the planets orbiting the Sun in our solar system? And if that's true, could the 7th heaven mean the 7th planet? Could it be Uranus? Heaven and Uranus, a comparative study of religious insights and scientific discoveries. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun and was first observed by William Herschel on March 13, 1781. Quranic verses that mention heaven. 1. Chapter 55, verse 64, dark green garden, blue-green in color. 2. Chapter 4, verse 57, we will admit them to the eternal shadows, and we shall admit them to shades wide and ever deepening. 3. Chapter 56, verse 30, we have to enter them in the shadows long extended. Now let us see how Hinduism also mentions heaven. 1. Rig Veda chapter 1 verses 65, the sun divides the day and night of earth and heaven. Timanu SM Arit High chapter 1 verses 65, the sun divides the day and night of earth and heaven. These verses directly state that both earth and heaven are planets revolving around the sun. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shiva is one of the most powerful and popular mantras in Sanatana Dharma, especially significant in Shaivism, where it is known as the Panch Aksharaye or Pankukeshari mantra, meaning 5-syllable mantra. Om Namah Shivaya might sound quite similar when compared phonetically and in pronunciation with ancient languages, and may sound alike when read aloud, but its meaning can be very different. Make a phonetic comparison with Hebrew. Yom, period of light. Nima, blessing. Sheva, 7. Yah, El, Lord God. When we join the words together, it reveals a time of light, blessings, the 7th God. Now, let us see how this directly relates to Uranus. 1. The 7th planet from the Sun. 2. Color, blue, green or cyan. 3. 42 years of continuous sunlight, followed by 42 years of continuous darkness. Now, let's get back to the heart of the topic we actually started with. 7 and 86. What connection could this number have with Uranus? So we figured out that 7 stands for Uranus. The question is, what about 86? Let's go through the orbital period, how long this planet takes to orbit the Sun. Sidereal orbital period of Uranus, 84 Earth years, 30,600 Earth days. In modern science, an Earth year is calculated using the Sun's cycle basically, how long it takes the Earth to complete one full orbit around the Sun.
But both ancient and modern Arab cultures have used and continues to use the lunar Hijri calendar.
Difference: the Hijri year is about 10 to 11 days shorter than the Gregorian year. As per solar calendar, 30,688 days divided by 365 days equals 80 for years. As per lunar calendar, 30,688 days divided by 355 days equals 86 years. This observation reveals that the 7th planet takes 86 years to complete its orbit around the Sun. The question remains, did our ancestors possess knowledge of this, or is it merely a coincidence? The connection is both intriguing and thought-provoking. Here, I've just shown a few verses that directly relate to this sign as examples. You can find similar descriptions in many other religious texts too. Some details are just too sensitive and confidential to share here, so I've left out a few major texts and Porokan calculations that mention this planet. But who knows, we might dive into those in a future video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more mysteries uncovered.